Hey guys, so it's finally time to talk about Sonic Prime again, which is releasing on the 15th of one of the best months of all time, December. And the Sonic Renaissance and hype train is still continuing, and this just makes me the happiest time to be a fan of the series. So yes, Sonic Prime has been getting quite the marketing as of now. Just like with Frontiers, when the thing was first announced, we got little to no info on it whatsoever. But then later along the line, we started getting little breadcrumbs, and then we had to follow them all the way to the real deal, and we eventually got several trailers at once. I just wish they would do a better job with the marketing. But it's okay, because this show is certainly living up to my expectations. They've recently released a new trailer for the show, and it certainly kept me doing all the talking. Not only that, but they actually showed some of the stuff that we've seen in the concept art for the show. About time. But all of this certainly begs a question. Could this be the best Sonic TV show? And while I preferred Sonic Boom, or maybe Sonic X to be the best Sonic shows, guess it's safe to assume that Prime will easily break that record. I mean, we saw pirates, and I love me some pirates. So that alone has me pumped for this show. But even so, there's so much going on in that new trailer that has me pumped either way. I mean, can we just talk about the animation? The squash and stretch is something people keep bringing up, and of course, I'm no different to that. I mean, usually shows that are just Netflix exclusives don't really do all that great, but Sonic Prime might have just changed my mind. Now, these are the cartoons I'd like to see, especially since Netflix has gone down the gutter in the past few months with all of their upcoming shows getting cancelled. Literally. But I'm just happy Sonic Prime hasn't fell under that category. But yeah, back to the trailer. All I can basically say is that it's not any different than the normal stuff you'd usually see in the everyday life of Sonic the Hedgehog and friends. One thing I find interesting is that Rouge, long time no see by the way, seems to be fighting alongside Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy for the first time. I mean, I guess she did that in Forces as well, but who really even cares about that piece of crap joke of a game? So yeah, seems like she just put her differences aside and decided to team up with Sonic and friends, huh? I guess Shadow just rejected her from Team Dark because she might have done some certain things with Shadow and Omega. But either way, it's just great to see her after so long. And, gotta say, her new outfit is pretty interesting. I mean, it's not the one we usually see her wear, or even the one in Heroes. It's just something completely different. And of course, the costume has certainly drawn some conspiracy, cause many people, myself included, praise it, while others hate it. But they're probably just mad because her breasts aren't visible anymore. Ha! Take that, you horny freaks, and all you artists on DeviantArt. But yeah, as I said, the animation of the show looks great, so now let's get on to the voice actors. And of course, in case anyone has forgotten, this show has new American voice actors for the characters again. Don't know why they couldn't have just gotten the regular cast to reprise their roles, but it is what it is. And as you predicted, many people are mad that they changed the VAs for the characters, but gotta admit, they don't sound half bad. I think Devin Mack does a splendid job as the voice of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog. Kinda gives off that Ryan Drummond-esque in a way. By the way, this is kind of ironic, but one of the cast members' names says Brian Drummond, and I can't be the only one who couldn't think of anyone else but Ryan, right?
Are they related somehow?
Either way, the new voice cast isn't that bad. And yeah, I would have preferred if the original voice cast came back to reprise their roles as the characters too, but you guys can thank Canada for that. It's weird because the Japanese voice cast is still playing them in the show, but the American voice actors can't play as them again? Where's the logic in that? Probably gonna be having people raise some eyebrows. But yeah, get ready for some cheesy dialogue in the show at times. I mean, it's Sonic, so of course the dialogue is gonna be cheesy. But hey, who am I to complain? Besides, I don't think it's much of a bad thing at all. As long as it's not a full-on joke fest of cheesy sayings like other Sonic games make it out to be. I'm looking at you. So yeah, as long as the writing is controllable and not very unpleasant at times where it makes me want to roll my eyes, we could be in for a good time. By the way, I just adore the costumes that the characters are wearing, like the Geary stuff, the Jungle Troops, and of course, the pirates. So this show is definitely going to be having tons of variety for it, which is certainly my cup of tea. And I know this is going to be a show with like several episodes, but with the amount of stuff that we've seen in the trailers makes it look like the Sonic movie I've always wanted. No offense to you guys, you're still awesome. And it seems like we're going to be getting merchandise based off this show, which instantly makes me happy for it. I would say I'm the king of Sonic merch collecting, but I think that award goes to Speed Supersonic. He makes great videos, by the way, go check him out. But when it comes to buying Sonic toys, products, and such, I'm no different than any others out there. But I'm just hoping that the characters are written perfectly, or just decent, and not have them be ruined at all. Frontiers was a step in the right direction for all the characters, but can Prime do the same? We'll just have to wait and see. If there's one thing we know about the meta era of Sonic, it's that during that time, all of the characters and plots of the games were, not that great, to say the least. They weren't really flawed by default, but after everything Sonic went through in the Adventure era and the Dark era, everything after that just felt more like a Saturday morning cartoon. Like if you were watching Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney XD. I mean, as much as I love Colors and Generations, and maybe a little bit of Lost World to a certain degree, the stories in these games were just very lame in particular. Thanks a lot to these two unexperienced writers, Pontac and Graf. Although I gotta admit, the DS version of Colors had way better writing than the Wii version. And no offense to Pontac and Graf, but they really just didn't do a good job with the writing during the meta era of the Sonic games. Ian Flynn is a way better writer by a milestone. And yeah, like I said earlier, Pontac and Graf also messed up several of the characters during the meta era, and if there are any characters out there that they've messed up the most, it's Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. For Tails, they made him a whiny bastard in Lost World, and a defenseless wuss in Forces. For Knuckles, just look at Sonic Boom. And for Shadow, they always tend to make him a douchebag, and always have him start beef with Sonic.
Saving the world? You? Don't make me laugh. You're weak. And you know what makes you weak? Your loyalty to your pathetic friends. You're not going through that portal. I'm gonna show you just how weak you are.
Jeez, dude, what the hell's your problem? Lay off. Seriously, we get it already. You're the ultimate life form. You don't have to keep shoving it in our faces like the douchebag you claim to be. Over here acting like a school bully. I mean, do you remember the amount of times Sonic whipped your ass in the past? Including Sonic Adventure 2? Come on, Shadow. You're my favorite character and all, but stop acting like you're better than everyone, because you're not, and it just makes you stupid. And just stop being a klutz for once, man. And it's sad because when I heard that he wasn't going to be in Frontiers, I couldn't help but feel kind of happy about it because I didn't want him to be written wrong again. And we did see them fight in the Prime trailer, but I just hope that's only to a certain extent. Like, are they fighting for the last chili dog or something? So, yep, I just hope that the writers of the show know what they're doing, and I just hope that they know what they're getting themselves into. But other than that, I feel Sonic Prime will definitely succeed and will possibly be the best Sonic show to ever exist. Will it be better than Boom? Yes. Will it be better than X? Maybe. The show's gonna be speeding over to Netflix on December 15th, and until then, I'll continue to count down the days. So yeah guys, as always, thanks for watching, and be sure to like the video and subscribe because we are currently at 1,702 subscribers, and we're trying to aim for 2,000 subscribers here. Alright everyone, take care, and I'll see you guys next time.